Listen, bro, you can't let life get in your way. And today I just did that very same exact thing. I let life get in my way. I let these simple things in life stop me from doing what I was supposed to do. Now, I want to tell you more about that so that you perhaps can learn from my mistake and kind of get something out of that. So hopefully you don't make the same type of mistakes. Now, I haven't done anything that awful. I haven't hurt anyone. I just wasted my entire day pretty much. Now, yesterday, I obviously wrote my goals for the day and my tasks and whatever, which I do every single day. I write my tasks the night before so that when I wake up I don't have to think about what I need to do in order to get me closer to my goals. So I wrote my goals, and I woke up today, and obviously I had school, but then I was invited to hang out. I was invited to go hang out with some friends, and I ended up saying yes, despite knowing that I would not be able to do that and get the majority of my work, which I had planned for the day, done in the same day. And I obviously, since making this video, I ended up choosing the hangout option. Now, my point here, guys, is not to criticize you for hanging out with friends, enjoying your life. I talked about this in just about one video ago, that we shouldn't take life so seriously. At the end of the day, we only got one, so get the most out of it. But at the same time, you kind of have to stay disciplined, and you kind of have to keep your word. And although I did fail on doing what I had set out to do today, I am hoping and I am actively trying to get some sort of lesson out of it. And I've come to realize that if I were to blame my circumstances and everything around me for the results that I'm getting in my life, and blame everything that happens around me for my inactions, then I would be getting nowhere in life. And it's only to protect the ego, I guess, where we blame our circumstances and our surroundings. It's only to protect our ego, so our ego isn't hurt. And I think most people struggle with that too. Now, that's kind of why I wanted to come on here and just share my thoughts for the day. I failed today. I did. Now, thankfully I didn't waste it on useless crap like scrolling or just simple procrastinating. I did get some life, and I did get a fun experience out of it, but it wasn't what I had planned to do, and I kind of just came along with it and accepted it without really thinking about the consequences it would have on my plan for the day. And now I'm gonna have a lot more work to do tomorrow and the days after that, the days coming, and who knows what I missed out on today. I skipped a day, and maybe today was a lucky day, but I'll never know. I'll never know for sure. Now, this kind of relates to, this isn't the first time I failed. I failed too many times to count, and you kind of just come to realize that, similar to how we let life get in the way, we often let our thoughts get in the way. Like today wasn't primarily a example of this, but many times I've not done things because I didn't feel ready. I waited for everything to be perfect in order to start, and that's a trap really, because as we all know, the water doesn't get warmer the later you jump. And that's really just a simple truth. And And in addition to that, you can think of it like the gym. You don't go to the gym when you feel strong, you go to the gym in order to get strong. But as I said, today was more of a letting life and these simple things in life get in the way of what I needed to do. I let friends get in the way, but most importantly, I let myself get in the way, because I was the one who ultimately decided to go out and do that thing, and skip work for the day, and skip training, and skip everything. Not because I necessarily wanted to escape from it, but just because one part seemed more desirable than the other. So I kind of failed today, but I'm not beating myself up, because I know there will be a day tomorrow, and I know that it will be better. And I know that today wasn't a fail, it was just not enough movement. And when we are constantly changing speeds, we end up feeling stuck. I think that's a lesson that I've come to learn these past few weeks or months. It's that when I at least feel the most stuck in life and have the least direction, it's because I've gone from one speed of action to another. My whole life I've been moving really slowly, and all of a sudden a couple of months ago I started moving really quickly, or compared to what I had been previously, I started moving quickly. And that also ended up in me feeling kind of lost, like without direction, didn't really know where I was going. And it got better because I was constantly moving at high speed, so I started to see more clear visioned, and I started to really see what I was focusing on. But today I kind of lost that vision and, that goal and that direction that I'm going in, because I changed speed to go from fast to slower. And that's just something that we as humans have to realize. Like, when changing speeds of life, we often end up feeling out of place or stuck in many cases. But yeah, I just want to take this opportunity to say that don't let life get in your way. Don't let the simple things, and especially not yourself and your own thoughts, get in the way of what you know you need to do. Just put your head down and get to work and just do it. And then once you're done, you can enjoy life. Like, you don't have to work 16-hour days. Just do 1 to 2 hours of deep focused, high leverage work, and then enjoy the rest of the day. Do whatever you want, bro. As long as you get that high leverage work done early, then it doesn't really matter what you do with the rest of your day. Just do one thing that moves the needle every day, and then take your life from there. Yeah, that was pretty much what I wanted to say. Don't let life get in your way. Anyways, may God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.